Hi guys, hello. Today I'm connecting with the spirit of money, the oversoul of money. Money is sort of showing me how there are different, sort of like the same way that us as souls, we have all of these multi-dimensional aspects of us that include a higher self, a lower self, and everything in between. It's the same exact thing for money. So money is just saying we're connected to the ascended spirit of money, the oversoul of money, the essence of the higher self of money, really. And so for some of you, if you are newer to me, you might be new to the concept that money is something that can have a spirit or soul. Hi Natalie, I cannot wait until you are back in NYC, girl. We got some fun things to do. So money has this message that it wanted me to bring forth today, because yesterday I posted a mini reel clip about purpose and about how limitations can stop you from actualizing your purpose. And something that came up a lot was people seeing money as the barrier to them not being able to move or operate in their purpose. And so money wants us, that's one of the things money wants us to wants to help us work through today. Because this is a physical reality and we are having this physical experience, I'll give you guys an example. I think someone said, hey, I really want to start this beauty or skincare line, but I don't have enough money. And so what money is coming through and saying is, you have to start recognizing that money is a spirit and a tool that is here to work with you and not here to hold you back. And I want you guys to just think about this. How many times have you truly felt and believed that money was an opposing force? I know that's the way I grew up, right? I grew up believing that the government was bad, it was against me, that money was bad, it was only for certain people, that it was against me, that it was something that I was an enemy of. Now, what money is showing me is, let's go into the vibration of that. If I am operating and vibrating that money is my enemy, as opposed to money is a tool, a teacher, a guide, a co-creator, something that's here to support me, you see how those vibrations are they're vibrationally, they're totally on like the opposite end of the spectrum. So even if you don't physically have money in the bank account, what money is saying is you can connect to the spirit, the essence of how money is here to support you, and allow that spirit to guide you to the practical next steps that will eventually put you in a place to where you do have the money that you need to do whatever you need to do. However, what money is also saying about this is, if you think money is a barrier to anything that you want to do, you're not understanding that the universe can use so many other different things beyond money, right? You could meet the right person. You could be in the right place at the right time. You could attract the job or the opportunity that you need that would give you the extra resources that would then allow you to start slowly saving so you could launch this skincare line. So what money is showing me is, what a lot of people do is they go, oh, I don't have the money right now. That's not possible. I don't have the money right now. It's impossible. I shouldn't even think about it. And what you have to do is you have to reverse engineer your purpose, right? You have to say, okay, this is the vision. This is the goal. This is the ultimate reality timeline of what I would love to experience. Where can I start right here and right now? What is the next practical step? What is the next thing that I can do that will get me one step closer? And what money is also saying is, sometimes this is not an overnight thing. I'm just thinking about my own life right now. It can take 3 years. It can take 5 years. It can take 6 months before you manifest yourself in a certain position where now you have more resources or you have more access to something. But as long as you are moving through life like a game of chess, right, and not a game of checkers, you're being strategic. And as you are moving through that journey of being strategic, what's happening also is you are becoming the person who can hold a certain amount of money. Like what money's bringing up right now, relating it to the person who wants to start the skincare line. Let's say this person came into a large sum of money right now based on their beliefs about money and their current money vibration. There will be certain obstacles and challenges that would appear in the business that wouldn't really allow them to hold on to the money yet. So when you take a step back and you recognize that your relationship with money is a journey, right? It's an ascension process. Money is inviting us into seeing that money is this guide that's just showing us different hidden beliefs and hidden ideas within our consciousness, because money is going like super high level right now, and it's saying if everything is consciousness and everything here is God's source energy, if you're still believing that money is outside of yourself, as opposed to money is an aspect of God's source consciousness, that means it's an aspect of you, then you're still going to be attracting certain experiences that are just going to keep triggering you into this certain realization, right? Most of us here are walking an ascension path. That means you don't have the privilege, money is saying, of creating reality from a place of ignorance or from a place of kind of like mindlessness. The whole point is that we're collapsing these matrix illusions and then creating our reality truly from a place of awareness, truly from a place of enlightenment, truly from a place of recognizing that everything is inherently a part of God's source, so it is a part of us. Money, it's impossible for money to be outside of you. It is actually you, a reflection of you on some level, right? Your highest source self. Money is just an extension of that same source energy. So bringing this down to earth, making it practical, it feels like there's some practical things money is giving me right now. Give me a second, guys. So money is saying it's time for you to become friends, to make money your BFF. That means you have to strip down the human perception that you've been given, that's been programmed within you in terms of how you see and relate to money. Because you have to understand that when we all signed up for this game, we not only did we know that money was going to be a part of the reality, we chose for money to be a part of the reality. Because with this experience of money, it provides us with certain lessons that would otherwise be unavailable, because in higher realms, higher galactical realms have expanded and evolved outside of the concept of money or needing something in the physical like money. It just doesn't exist. But here in this time-space reality, money provides us, or the game of money, the reflection of money provides us with very unique and specific opportunities to expand our consciousness. Even the fact that we come into this, we're born into this reality and we truly see money as something that's real, right? That is a higher soul ascension level that you are here to evolve through and see that even the whole idea of money was just an illusion to begin with. When you see that money is just a spirit that has also signed up to play that role for you, because it's a consciousness, it's a spirit. Everything that we create has its own consciousness. Everything that humans create and build with our imagination, it takes on its own consciousness, right? That is why we say consciousness is infinite, and consciousness will always infinitely expand. So this is an energy. This is something that is alive. This is a spirit. It has a soul. It has a higher self. And when you no longer see it as like this inanimate object that's just here making your life more difficult, and you start to appreciate. So money is talking about this frequency of appreciation being the gateway through which you will start to manifest a new higher timeline relationship with money, recognizing that the soul of money is here helping you to expand at the level that your soul wanted to expand. Not the government is bad, taxes are bad, money is bad. And why this is coming up is because money is saying, for many of you, obviously deeply spiritual, where the disconnect is, especially for starseeds, meaning like you've had all of these other galactic experiences where like money wasn't even a part of the situation. Where the struggle is we have witnessed so many people do bad things with money and abuse money that it makes it really difficult for us to accept into our hearts that money could actually be a good thing. But this is where the spirit of money saying you have to go beyond the physical, dear one. You have to go into the realm of the absolute. You have to go into the realm of source. You have to go into the realm of pure bliss, love, consciousness, which is that every single thing within reality has a purpose. Even when people do abuse money and when people do bad things with money, money is saying it is just their ego. It is just a wounded part of the false self, the disconnected self that is using money to fill a void, to get a taste or a glimpse of the true power and love light that it actually is. So even when people do things like money's bringing up Bernie Madoff, and money is saying, you know, people like that scam a bunch of people and lie and manipulate and that type of thing. And as humans, from our human point of awareness, we will say that is a horrible, bad person. How could they do something? But you have to recognize, one, that being has been that being has experienced a level of disconnection from their true source self, that they are trying to experience power through this vehicle of money. And also, this being is here as a reflection for all of us in terms of how we want to relate to money and how we don't want to relate to money. Right? It's all soul contracts. It's all reflection. So when you see people who are doing things that are who are not moving from a pure intention as it pertains to money, you as the awakened person, you get to say, "Ooh, I understand where that's coming from," as opposed to, "See, money is bad. We're all a victim of money. We're all a slave to this system." Even this idea, like money is going into this idea of this system that we are a slave to. That is an illusion. That is something, that is a false light concept that has been implanted by the lower vibrational beings who truly want you to see money as a bad thing, to see some of these worldly things almost like it's giving me, sorry guys, I'm trying to articulate the energy. It's like whenever you are in a frequency of hate, no matter what the topic is, and in this case we're saying like, oh, I hate money, or I hate the idea of money, or I hate these certain systems, it doesn't matter. When you are in a frequency